Welcome to Hold My Hills, the Power of Unapologetic Living podcast. Hold My Hills is a place where Black women can confront societal norms, our co conspirators can gain knowledge to help us break concrete ceilings and glass cliffs. We can step beyond the barriers set by others, respectability politics, and embrace our fullness through our humanity. This podcast is, in a way, a call to action. I'm inviting you to engage in conversations that challenge, uplift, and inspire. Together, we'll delve into the complexities of being a woman, offering a blend of support, practical advice, and stories of resilience and triumph. I don't dare to believe that I have cornered the market on being a Black woman. So these views come from my lived experiences. I ask that you come into this space ready to hear new perspectives, recognize mutual perspectives, and shift your thinking as necessary. My goal is that we all grow through this process. I'm Dr. Amy Jackson, but you can call me AJAX. While I can't save your life through medical means, I do hope that the lived experiences you encounter throughout this podcast are transformative and allow you to be whole, healthy, and happy. My lived experiences come from me being a twice divorcee, mother of 5, educator, and Black feminist. As a Black feminist, I believe that there are multidimensional aspects of the oppression of Black women in the United States and other countries, which provides us a view at the crossroads of the intersectionalities of sexism and racism. Aren't we lucky? My doctoral topic was about the struggle of the Black K-12 woman leader and how imposter syndrome may or may not impact their leadership. What I discovered was that systemic racism played a major factor in their leadership journeys. And I say discovered like one dude discovered America. But you get what I'm saying. I knew there was something there. I just didn't realize that many of us had the same root cause. My dissertation topic was born out of me researching imposter syndrome because I was questioning my own life. I was at a new job and I felt lost and unsure in my abilities, but was uneasy with the feeling because I knew I was the most qualified in the room. After doing my research and presenting my findings, I felt unstoppable because I finally had what was happening. I had something that I could name, I could point to it, I could understand it. But that didn't stop me from experiencing it. It didn't stop me from needing a place to be able to sit with my friends, to sit with women who have similar lived experiences, to sit with women who could help grow me and stretch me in ways. So I realized I needed a space to unload the world without judgment. This podcast came out of a conversation with a friend about how somebody had, tore their drawers with me. And I was like, I was mad. I was hot. And I joked with them that if I saw this person, somebody would need to hold my heels. I realized that I said that phrase to myself a lot, typically when I was being challenged in a way where I felt like I needed to, have somebody hold my heels so I could show them what I could do and achieve despite what they thought about me. Kind of in the same way that people may say hold my beer, but with less logic. You're more than welcome to use this phrase because I don't own it yet. But I knew that I needed to have something that I could say to myself to remind me that I wasn't in this alone. I knew I wanted a place that my Sista Circle, the group of women who lift me up when I can't stand on my own, I knew what we needed a place where we could talk about our lived experiences and provide guidance to one another. So this is the place where I ask you to face hard truths, both about yourself and your environments. I believe most have heard the phrase, the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. There will be times you turn off this podcast and you're angry at me, the world, and quite possibly even yourself. But remember that it will free you from that shackle. At least, that's my hope. While many people use this phrase to tell the truth and shame the devil, or because they're just trying to keep it real, I use this phrase because it hurts in all the right spots. When you finally have to face the truth of any situation, the whole truth, the truth that doesn't let us see what we want to see anymore, it hurts so bad. It hurts because you have to come to grips with all that you've been ignoring, all the ways you knew better, all the things that you had been told. And it just ravishes you because you tell yourself, I knew better. But the beauty in this is that it sets you free from that moment forward. You're able to continue to move forward without feeling as if you're bogged down anymore. Your eyes are open, your spirit is clear, and you're able to move forward. So I truly believe that this podcast will allow us to call some things to truth and be set free by them. Now, you won't find me in anybody's church, right? But I've lived long enough to hear people discuss the Bible verse, John 8, verses 31 through 38. And I'm going to paraphrase because I don't want to get too churchy. But basically, it says that the truth sets you free because denial makes you a slave. Don't come for me, theologians, because I told you I was paraphrasing. To say that life has made me a slave and absolutely sick to my stomach when I've realized it, when I realized I've been blind and led astray, I was hurt and let down. And not really even hurt with the person or the situation, but hurt with myself because I allowed myself to ignore the red flags, to ignore the signs that led me to know this wasn't going to end the way I needed it to end. Life has knocked me down a few times. I will be honest and say that. When I've had to confront the truth, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, it's allowed me to truly understand and grow. I've also had to come to understand that the truth isn't always hurtful or ugly, so you shouldn't be afraid of it. If you haven't experienced the truth setting you free, as the old folks say, just keep on living. So come with me into this space where we will pull the truth to the carpet, eat its lunch, and move forward in a thoughtful, humorous, and realistic way. So I'll see you here next week, where you'll join my sister circle again and grow from the lived experiences of women in leadership across industry. And we'll talk to some of the men who are our co-conspirators in the industries we navigate as well. But remember, every step you take is a testament to your strength and grace. Keep striding forward, hold your head up high, and never forget you've got someone to hold your heels when it's needed. I hope you conquer your world today. And until next time, stay empowered, stay you, and slay in your own special way.